The Colorado sun, harsh and bright, glinted off the solar panels of 96 luxury homes. From his dusty pickup, Elias Thorne watched the spectacle on his land. The Aspen Ridge Estates sales office buzzed with activity, a hive of commerce built on a lie. He'd inherited the 47 acres from his reclusive grandfather, a man who trusted ledgers over lawyers. While the Silver Creek HOA presented a clean, modern deed from 1982, Elias had found his grandfather's brittle, leather-bound ledger. Tucked between pages of cattle expenses and rainfall tallies was the original 1953 deed, with a peculiar clause, a reverter should the land ever be used for non-agricultural purposes without family consent. The HOA's attorney, a man in a suit worth more than Elias's truck, had scoffed. "Adverse possession, Mr. Thorne. We've maintained this land for years. You abandoned it." Elias hadn't abandoned it. He'd been biding his time. He let them finish. He watched as the final roof was tiled, the last landscaped shrub planted, the final sold sign stabbed into a pristine lawn. Let them invest every last dollar. Let the new families move in, their dreams mortgaged to the hilt on a foundation of sand. The courtroom was all polished wood and hushed importance. The HOA's legal team was a wall of confidence. They presented satellite images, tax records, their own flawless deed. They painted Elias as a greedy opportunist, lying in wait like a spider. Then it was his lawyer's turn. A quiet woman named Sarah Reed, who preferred substance to spectacle. She didn't use a projector. She walked to the bench and placed the ledger before the judge. "Your Honor," while the petitioners were pouring concrete, my client was reading his grandfather's handwriting. She opened the ledger to the pressed, yellowed deed. The courtroom was silent, the only sound the rustle of the ancient paper. She read the reverter clause aloud, her voice clear and calm in the tense air. Then she presented the final piece. A series of checks Elias had written every single year, paying the paltry property taxes on the raw, empty land. The HOA, in their arrogant assumption of ownership, had never bothered to check who was actually paying the taxes on the original parcel. "You cannot adversely possess land from a man who is actively paying its taxes," Sarah stated, her words dropping like stones. "Their deed, their homes, their multi-million-dollar scheme, it's all built on a fundamental error. The land never left the Thorne family." The judge adjusted his glasses, peering at the archaic script. The HOA attorney's face drained of color. The gavel's crack was like a thunderclap. Outside, Elias stood on the courthouse steps, the wind whipping at his coat. The subdivision below no longer looked like a monument to his loss, but a city of cards, waiting for a single breath to fall. He hadn't just won a case. He had reclaimed a legacy they never knew was being contested. The battle for his birthright was over, and the quiet man from the pickup had just rewritten the future of Aspen Ridge.